Hi Dom. Hi Junie. Hi Silk. Hello there, my corporate mandated non binary friend. Yeah, this isn't the first time this has happened to me at work, where they've decided to just, like, change my gender marker. Like, the first time it happened, it was uh, on the company HR system, which was, like, a lot more serious, because they just randomly decided to change my gender marker. This time, at least, it's, like, just a document that we're working on together, and someone just, I guess, what was like copy and pasting bits together and just decided to edit my bio to degender me. It's the kind of thing that I think might have been done, um, in not maliciously. I think it was done uh, to try and be sort of more supportive, but ended up. I don't really mind. It doesn't really bother me either way. It's just on some, like, proposal document that'll get submitted to some research funding agency, so I don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. Um, yeah, with good intent. Um, so yeah, Silk, is this a trans right stream or a trans wrong stream? Um, I think, yeah. If Fastiva says trans rights, Cagliostro is all about trans wrongs. um, Trans pride versus trans wrath. I love that. There was a tweet a little while ago about, like, trans characters in fighting games. I love that Granblue had like 40% of the characters on that tweet. But Silk, you pointed out that Arxis games had 80% of the characters, because, like, only one of them wasn't from an Arxis game or from a game that has been developed by Arxis. I mean, Fastiva and Cagliostro are originally Cygames characters, but yeah, that was kind of interesting observation. Anywho, I decided I wanted to take a break from Guilty Gear this week. Um, I thought I could play more Guilty Gear, but without a proper ranked system. I didn't really feel like walking around the open park looking for games with, extremely sweaty players. I don't necessarily want to subject myself to the going up and down in the tower. If I might do it next week, but I don't think I'm quite ready for it yet. Um, Also, there's tons of characters I haven't seen yet, or tons of stuff I haven't seen. In fact, I wonder if I can just show you guys a little clip I took. I posted this in the Discord a while ago, but yeah, this clip of me just playing against a Slayer in the open park. This is kind of why I don't play Guilty Gear that much, and I want to take it more seriously, but at the same time, like, this kind of thing can happen. Right, he's touched me at round start immediately with a super. That's fine, right? That can happen. Um, but it doesn't usually lead into a full combo, which has now done 50% or more of my life, and I'm in a wall splat, which he then gets a wall break, of course. So now look at the health I've lost. Look at the meter difference between the two of us. Um, Always expect the Slayer 2H at round start. Well, sure, you should kind of expect it, but at the same time, like, my opinion is it shouldn't be possible to do this from round start. To combo somebody meterless, to do more than half their health in a single combo. And he got a wall break, which means he now gets a positive bonus. So here's the thing. I think wall splats and wall breaks were originally introduced into this game, or into Guilty Gear, as a sort of anti-snowballing um, measure, because if you get someone in the corner, you can just continually pressure them, and being in the corner is bad in any fighting game. So the wall splat and the wall break mechanic sort of means you eventually have to just cash out and return to neutral. Only war breaks do a lot of damage and reward the player who gets them with positive bonus, which means their meter gain is increased for a short time. So just how am I supposed to come back from this? Like, I lost one interaction at round start, and now, especially for the character I play, Bridget, I have a really hard time. I have to play more or less perfectly, because if he gets another combo on me, I'm dead. Is the Slayer the other trans girl you're going to play today? No, not quite. I used to like the Slayer palette until I saw someone call it Has-Been Slayer. I mean, I haven't seen many of Slayer's alternate colors, but yeah, like this is, I think, what stresses me out about Guilty Gear is that this kind of thing can happen, and frequently does. That at round start you can just be immediately put into such an oppressive and like very difficult situation to come back from. Now, you could argue that this is round two. I think used my Psych Burst in round one, which again, like, people always say to me that they like the fact that Guilty Gear has the Psych Burst because you can break out of combos. I think it's a Poison Chalice because now I don't have it in this round. Maybe I should have saved it, but I don't think it would have made a lot of difference. Because I could have maybe broken out of this combo if I had my Psych gauge full and stopped him from snowballing quite this badly. Hi, sheep. I am indeed a goat. My goat horns. But yeah, this is one of the things that I find Guilty Gear extremely stressful to play because of this kind of thing. I don't think any characters in Granblue can do that much damage to you from a touch at round start. Certainly characters can do a fair chunk of damage to you at round start, but they generally, characters need meter to like unlock their more damaging combos, and you don't start the round with any meter. So yeah, I don't know. This is one of the things I just felt like today I didn't really want to play Guilty Gear because of this kind of thing. Anyway, back to the game I do want to play. So I want to go into ranked. We're going to play as Cagliostro. I like this color scheme. In fact, I should just look at my... I think that's a good enough profile page. Little Grimner shrine. I kind of want to put this badge that you unlock for doing the survival mode. This looks exactly like my cat, so I kind of want to put him on the profile somewhere. If I put him there, and then I can put more Grimners on. Put that Grimner there, and then that Grimner there. There we go. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with... What card design do I have currently? I think I have that one. I don't know. I kind of like the. Have I unlocked the chibi one for Cagliostro? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I might go with that one. There we go. But before I do any weights in the training mode, because yeah, there's a couple things that I'm hoping to learn through playing her more. But there's a couple of things I don't. There's a bunch of things yeah. There's a bunch of things I don't really understand about Cagliostro. Pause that for a second. So one is let's go through her moves. Let's do what I usually do these streams. Cagliostro has like this as her far H. I think is a really good button. It's like yeah, nine frame startup, but it hits from really far away. It's like multi-hitting and very generous with like allowing you to confirm into it. This one's also pretty good. Like her reach is yeah. But weirdly enough, her far H has the first active frame faster than her far medium. So I don't really know what the use case for her far medium is, other than that you can. Well, no, yeah, that's good as well for a far light. Yeah, she seems to have like pretty good buttons. They're not like the longest reaching, but they're pretty good for what they are. Given her size, she's got like quite deceptively long reach. This is really evil, because this can be just like I think this is basically unpunishable for most characters on block, unless they do like a special maybe. Like if he blocks that, he needs to block it crouching. I'm -8, so it's going to be difficult for him to punish with anything at max range. Her far H is slightly shorter and easier to whiff punish. Oh, right, does it have like a lingering hitbox? Fair enough. But it's still like a really good button, I think, because I think a lot of the time people are going to probably block it when you're at because you're going to space it like this, so you're not going to whiff it. And because it lingers around, I don't think... Maybe they can spot dodge, I'm not sure. But the things I've been trying to work out for Cagliostro are like what to do if I get a hit. Like if I find myself doing this, like that's a pretty good sort of like far H is a vastly better button. Yeah, it just seems that way. But yeah, when I like score a hit like in mid screen, I've got a few things I can do. I think maybe building the rock is good. That gives me 3,000 if I do this. It's 3,100. What was this? 3,040. Not a huge difference. But I think having this rock is really good, because now when I do this, the rock like gives me some fireball protection. So if I have rock, and Gran will yeah, okay. So if Gran tries to fireball me and I have rock, yeah, I can block the fireball. I can block the fireball and like potentially punish him. It's hard to do on reaction though. So yeah, that seemed like it seems like maybe doing this on combo mid screen might be pretty good. Because then I can throw that. The more it's built up, I think the higher level or like higher number of times it clashes when it hits another fireball, and also gives you plus 96. That's absurd. I mean, if someone just lets you fully charge your fireball. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I think I quite frequently manage to... Whoops. I quite frequently manage to... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I sometimes manage to... Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do in that situation, is what I'm trying to say. I will, like, get someone into the trap, and then I'm not quite sure what to do from there. Yeah, seems... Whoops. Maybe Raging Strike would be the thing to do. But yeah, yeah. So Kag's buttons are interesting. Let's go through her skills. She can set a trap. The trap will trigger as soon as a character walks over it. It's a mid, so they can block it standing. But they do need to block it. And it makes you plus 261. Pretty nice. She can set one close, she can set one far away. She can set up to two, one on the ground and one in the air. If I try setting another, it'll replace the last one the one in the ground or the air. I think she can place two on the ground with her EX version. And I think as well, yeah, you can place... Now that feels like... That's fun. Just juggle. Juggle Gran. And then she can also do this, which... It's like her alt version, just sets an enormous trap that lingers for quite a while. It does vanish after a while. I think all of her traps do. They are on a timer, and they can be cleared by, like, attacks. I think they have to be cleared by lows. Yeah, you have to, like, clear them with a... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So if I put one up there, yeah, Gran can just, like, knock it out the air. After trap, 623M. Close medium twice, and then 623L. Or whatever you want, really. You're able to side swap really easily with 22H. Yeah, so if I get someone in a trap, let's have Gran just walk forward and get hit. Right, there we go. So he does that. I go... Oh, hang on. So I have to... There we go. Now hang on, I want to go... Whoops. Juggling this many buttons is so... Ugh. Right, start recording. Stop recording. Set trap. Play. No, and then I want to do 623M. Ugh. Right. Maybe if I... See, that doesn't seem to work. 623M into close... Do I want to do 3 hits with it? Let's try. There we go, yeah, if I do 3 hits. Stop juggling the buttons and press them. Yeah. Okay, you need to, like, time it properly. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So on trap hit, I can go for this. It does seem that it has, like, a minimum range, though. So it won't work if I'm too close. I think in that case... Whoops. Maybe the best thing to do in that case would be... So yeah, the side swapping... So Cagliostro can teleport is the next thing we can go through. She can teleport backwards, although I don't see this one as being really that useful. Teleporting forward seems more useful because it's basically same as Beelzebub. Although it does have a cooldown if you use the EX version because it has a hitbox. Which is really good for side swapping. Although you can't combo into it. Which is a bit of a shame. So the only side swap combo I've found is you have to do this first. And in fact, there's an even better version of that where you do something like this. Teleport. Ah. Why can't I hit that 2H? What is going wrong there? Damn. There we go, that's like a kind of meter spend combo. But in order to be able to combo into the 2-2H, you have to be... 2-2M is a free escape to Grimner's -8 tornado setup. Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah, I guess if Grimner tries to set up a tornado in front of you, or anywhere, you just teleport past it. Same as Beelzebub. And then that's also tied to her DP. Well, her DP. Her invincible reversal. Cagliostro is another character that doesn't have a meterless reversal. Which I think I don't mind, because I've spent the majority of this of my time in this game playing as Grimner, who also doesn't. So I'm kind of used to that by now. In fact, when I play Beelzebub, it's weird having access to a meterless reversal. But yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is, on hit in the mid-screen, like, what's the best thing to do, and are there better ways for me to be using my teleport? Because I kind of know some combos to do in the corner. I do struggle in the corner, like with Cagliostro. I can set some traps and... Like, I know a few... Is her book a BL? It is indeed. Like, I know that bit of silliness, but I don't really know what to do with it. Damn. See, he's too high up, so he can tech out of that one. I'm trying to figure out, like, something to do here. I wonder. No, I think the medium is the best thing to go for here. There must be like a... See, that still won't hit because he'll tech out of it. Lunalu's debut storybook, written by the random select character Lunalu. Yes, in fact, we can quickly go into... let's go have a quick peek at the at the book. In the figure studio. Here we go. Don't want to modify this, so I'll just copy it. Edit. It also has an entry in the weapon section of the journal. So yeah, here's me and my Granblue friends. How do I hide the display? There we go. And yeah, we are reading Lunalu's debut storybook. The characters on the front look like Japanese, but they don't look like they really mean anything. They look like backwards, like Waru Redura or something. Lore accurate uke party, exactly. But yeah, if you look on the inside, let's put ourselves inside Grimner's head. So yeah, Grimner also pulls this book out as part of one of his taunts, which is what I've got him doing right now. This is also as soon as I pull out a BL, the gang will like jump into action. um, but yeah, it does indeed look to be some kind of BL. I think if I put down... Where is... Cagliostro, Lenalu's debut storybook. Right, where did I put that? There we go. We can probably look at this a little easier now. Oh, that's kind of interesting. The pages are reversed. But it might have been because I've mirrored Grimner. Let me... Yeah, it's because I've got Grimner mirrored. Where'd the book go? Ah. Yeah, apparently no text. Yeah, the attention to detail. This doesn't need to have anything on the pages, but it does. Don't know if we can see. I need to slow down the camera. How do I do that? There we go. I don't know if we can see. It looks like Rose of Versailles or something. There we go. Anyway, incredible. This is honestly like one of the reasons I want to play Cagliostro is just to hold this in the game. You can read yaoi in the figure studio, but can't tell people you read yaoi in your player comment. Show me the boys kissing. Hang on. Return. No. I did try and make... yeah, I tried to have some... their roommates. Some of my figure studio creations. The battle. That's just the default one you get given for free. But yeah, back to the training room. I think if you crouch as Cagliostro... Oh, check the journal. Okay. We'll actually play some games at some point today. Right, it'll be in weapons. Oh my god, are these in... Oh, they're in alphabetical order. No, they're not in alphabetical order.
Probably, right? Yeah.
Probably, yeah. My god, where are we? Be nice if there was some way to... It's at the bottom, naturally. There we go. An aspiring romance artist peddles her prize picture book at the Spheria book market. From its embossed cover to the perfumed pages, to the ink that disappears with a touch, useful for revealing abs, no expense has been spared in the crafting of this masterpiece. Nice. You can touch the pages to reveal the abs. Intriguing detail. Like it's like a scratch and sniff. I mean, perfume pages used for revealing abs, etc. Yeah, it is crazy to me that, I mean, on some level, you know, a lot of this kind of stuff is like, if you know, you know. But it is crazy to me that like this stuff is in the game, but my player comment currently is Yaoi on ice. I can't change it anymore. Because if I change it, I won't be able to change it back because they've since added Yaoi to the list of banned words. Yeah, it's the book Grimner pulls out in his taunt. It's one of them. He either pulls out a proper book and like quotes from it, or like reads it, or he pulls out the Yaoi and says like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, what's this? What's this?" But yeah, I guess some of the things I need to figure out with Cagliostro, I need to get better at just remembering what buttons link in the corner, because I think sometimes I end up pressing them, like, if you do this, for example, like, yeah, like that just ends there. And I think as well if you, yeah, so if you do just the mediums, yeah, if you only do 2 mediums, then that will whiff if they're being juggled. Which is strange. If you try to put Yao as your comment, you get returned inappropriate words can't be used. So yeah, I need to get better at like figuring out which buttons link in the corner. You can write Barra. Oh, that's good. Because I do have some... Like, you know, I know some... I don't think this is, like, optimal exactly, but this is, like, a, you know, pretty high damaging corner combo for Cag. Uses most of her cooldowns, but leaves you with the trap setup. So you can set your trap before or after.
Here begins Fate's episode. Cagliostro versus Zeta.
Ooh, Zeta is a tough character for me, and the best of times, let alone as Cagliostro. Oh, nice. Oh, damn. This is why Zeta is tough. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that was a really slow jump in. So yeah, I really don't know how to kind of push my advantage as Cagliostro. Oh, nice. Oh, I put down the same trap twice in a row. I don't know why. That's fine. Oh, yeah, she was waiting for that one. Oh, nice. Blocking the Brave counter was very juicy. Yeah, there's still like a lot I don't know about playing Cagliostro, so... Oh, damn. That's fine. Oh. Wow. No, that's not safe. Oh, my trap's vanished. Damn. Oh, damn. So you can write trans and transgender in your profile. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much have to let you do that if they've got trans characters. Whoa! Oh, why did I do that? I think I accidentally did my 2-1-4 input. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I was expecting that with Link. Fuck. The irony is I probably could have won if I'd have used a Raging Strike there instead of tried to link into my super. Oh, nice, nice.
You're beginning to get on my nerves.
Zeta is a really, really tough character for me to fight. Like, in the best of times, let alone as a character who I have no idea, what I'm really supposed to do in pressure. How about Seme or Uke? Yeah, I wonder if you can write those, because those are like terms of art, basically, in that I would expect them not to be censored, given that, like, there are some terms that are just so niche that you just wouldn't expect them to bother censoring, because, like, it's not like if you say it, it's, there are some things where I'm like, okay, you clearly don't want to put these words in because, you don't want the, players who don't know what these words mean, you don't necessarily, kids can play this game, so there are some words that I think probably should be censored. But yeah, there are some things which are just like such niche terms that it is just such a, like, if you know, you know. They're allowed. Good, good. Yeah, one of the things I think with that combo I did, like to that Zeta, I tried to go into my super and they teched in the air, which is exactly the problem I've been having in the training room. I just need to know what links better than. They'd lose 80% of the player base if they banned Ukes. Short stack versus short stack.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Wow, okay. I kind of got away with taking my turn back for free there. Oh yeah, she can air grab, can't she? Whoops. Oh, why didn't my light come out? Tried to jump and do my jumping light, but it did not work. Wow, instant DP. Whoa, okay. Whoa! What? That's not safe. She does not know, though. Oh, damn. I like Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte seems a really fun character. I tried learning her a little bit, but I think she's, Oh, damn. I'm not gonna attack you. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, into a low. Nice. I have a feeling we got away with trying to DP there. Oh, nice, into the parry. Oh, why didn't my 2H work? Whoa, okay. I'm getting away with a lot of meaties there that I don't feel like I should have been.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
If I just... What? That's crazy. Why can't I anti-air that? Oh, yeah, that's not safe. Oh, I thought she was going to Raging Strike. Oh, that was bad.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, why can't I anti-air? This is so frustrating. Ooh. There's a bit of a steal there.
Battle 3. Engage.
Damn. Oh, nice. No! No! Oh my goodness. I got really lucky there. They were really on it with the DPs in the first game, but then they didn't DP after that. I was kind of worried they would, but I was just going to keep pressing my advantage on knockdown until they DP'd me again, but Charlotte feels like she came straight out of Rayman Legends. I can't remember whether I played that one or not. I played a bunch of the Rayman games when I was like a teenager. Twink Blade is banned. Yeah, because Twink, I think, will be a banned term, which is kind of a shame.
Cagliostro.
Ooh, let's run it back.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
We're on different sides this time. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, nice. Is this gonna work? Oh, it did, but... Damn. Twinks are banned, 1984. Exactly. Nice. Oh yeah, she has a parry. Whoa, that was tasty. I was really quiet because I was locked in. I'm gonna clip that. That was very fun. Nice. Oof. Oh, the parry. Damn. Oh, I tried to spot the... I'm like, keeping expecting her to do a Raging Strike. Because that's what she did in the first games, but she seems to have like changed her playstyle quite a lot. Defeated with the power of Yaoi. It feels like she either gets to run her offense on me, in which she's very strong, or... Oh, yeah. See, she can do this, like... Oh! Goated! I'm the greatest? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I tried to teleport. That's why that wasn't working. Oh! Pfft, I had no idea what was going on there. I'm gonna be real. Wow, she scored 222 points, back up to S plus again. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, I dropped my combo at the last second. Keeps on going for the parry, but... Oh, yep. Nice. I'll take it. Ooh. I think we shenanigans there. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about what Charlotte can do, because I don't think she's not a very played character. Like not that many she's not that popular. She has a few nice tools. Like I think she can do that like jump attack where she can go into a grab, a plunging attack, or she can just make it like an empty jump. I think. So it's like a command jump. I think that has like different follow ups. Has a parry, which is always nice. I don't know if her. Let's find out actually. Standby, pause. Where are we? Charlotte. So in the character guide, Charlotte, Shining Onslaught, Rolling Attack, Knight of Lumiel, Noble Strategy. So I guess she doesn't have... Yeah, she doesn't have a... Oh, Invincible Startup. There we go. So this will be her... So she does have a meterless reversal. Okay, and that's just the skill button. Whoops. Okay. So that's the one that's invincible. Oh, it's on quite a long cooldown. 9 hits if it connects. But yeah, I think what else she got? This parry is pretty good. It's like if you connect with her at all. I wonder if it works on fireballs. Like if she does that. Whoops. Oh, she takes damage? That's interesting. She takes damage, but she can't parry it. So if I... Damn. It's very hard to time, actually. Does she take damage if she... Yeah, she still takes a bit of chip damage. Does she take damage if you hit her with anything? She does, okay. So you can still potentially kill her. I imagine there's some protection against her being KO'd though, right? From that. Like if... Let's make her health 0. No, I want it 0. I need to make her block something. There, now she could be chip killed. So if she now parries... Let's just check that, to be sure. Yeah, I guess she can still be defeated, so the parry doesn't save you from dying. Oh, even yeah, if it doesn't even have like chip protection kill, chip kill protection. So she has like a tiny bit more health, like I don't know, 20. Let's give it a 10% of her regular health bar. That's interesting. How much damage do I do? I don't do that much. Yeah. So if you would do enough damage... I know it doesn't do any damage because I'm not... Put her health back to normal. Interesting. So if she's gonna die within like 1400 damage, I guess yeah, you can still attack her through the parry. Interesting. I'm glad I think I learned something. Right. Probably play a few more and then What's the time now? Oh, it is currently 6, so I could just end here. Sorry, I've closed the chat so I can't see what any of you are saying. Well, if I don't get a game within the next couple minutes, then I'll probably just end here, because I'm going to have hot dogs for dinner. And that means preparing the kitchen. Bye, friend. No, so I can see what you're saying now. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get another game. This was fun. I didn't actually get to play that many games, which is a bit of a shame. Just matched against the same Charlotte a couple times. Yeah, I'm having fun playing. Oh god. Okay. Well, we'll play this last match. I'm having fun playing Cagliostro.
Cagliostro.
Thanks for a nice hour of battling. Well, we're gonna, potentially get a few more minutes of battling. Vera's a really tough character for me, and she'll be very difficult. Go away. Oh, this is so stressful. Just found the report function. The game used it to report that gross guy who posts his fantasies about sexually assaulting Nia. Thank God, honestly. I also need to do that because I'm fucking sick of seeing it. Oh, what did I do that for? That was really dumb. Oh! Oh, nice. She was waiting for the teleport. I tried to report him, but apparently my own report wasn't processed because of inappropriate language. Yeah, how can you report someone for inappropriate language if, like, you can't use the language they're using? Wow, straight into the command grab. Oh no! Oh shit. Well, that's me. I literally cannot use the report function to repeat the language a player is using in their forums. Wait, did they just one and done me? Well, okay then, I guess. Yeah, rude. I didn't think those matches went so badly for them. They are not necessarily... Yeah, Vera's their highest ranked player, their highest ranked character at S+. Yeah, rude, I think. Very rude. and I'll take my rewards. Yeah, I'm glad I played this rather than Guilty Gear. I think I'd be feeling a lot more stressed out if I'd been playing Guilty Gear this afternoon. Yeah, I'll be around to play more Grand Blue or Guilty Gear the rest of this evening. Failing that, I haven't been playing as much Bleach recently because it's been harder to find games, and yeah, I want to try new characters in Bleach, but there's not that many that really speak to me at the moment, so it's been a struggle. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for the past hour. Rai, we'll see what we can do about reporting that lad in the forums. I'm not going to open the forums and show it on stream because, you know, one, I don't want to get my stream taken down, and two, it's just like it's really awful. It has no place in the game, and I am, you know, forever sort of mortified that Cygames haven't done more to like combat it, honestly. Like, you know, it just takes somebody to open the game, like, you know, once a day and just have a quick look through the forum threads and just moderate it. Like, I'll do it for free. Cygames, hire me. Anyway, I will see you all for another stream on Wednesday. Until then, bye-bye.